Hey there, pen fans. This is Dave from the Author's Reserve. And we're going to be doing something a little bit different today, a little off the normal topics here. And one is looking at a new paper. The tip came from my sister. She works with a restaurant in the Napa Valley that's run by Thomas Keller. He recently, I guess it was on his Instagram or one of his socials, recommended Public Supply as one of his favorite papers. He loved these in particular, which are about the same size as a field note. I also know that he is into fountain pens, so I put those two things together and I thought, well, maybe these are fountain pen friendly. The reason I know he's into fountain pens is because the restaurant that they have has branded fountain pens, Retro 51s, in fact. My sister, when I was visiting a while ago, handed a pen to me so I could write something down, and I opened it up and it was a fountain pen, and that was before I got back into the hobby, or actually started my hobby. I'd always been into fountain pens, but had never really started collecting them until roughly that moment. She asked me if I wanted to have it after I remarked like how well it wrote, and I said no thanks, I will get one of my own. So that's how my whole rabbit hole started. So I thought I would take a look at these and see if they are indeed fountain pen friendly. And then also these arrived over the weekend, and these are not my typical fare. The fellow from Tacray, I'm going to call it Tacray. I'm not sure if it's Tacray or Tacray or how to pronounce the name, but I'm going to call it Tacray. Contacted me months ago. Well, I got the spec and I realized it was a ballpoint pen, and I kindly wrote him back and said thank you. I'm not sure if the people on my subscribers would appreciate a ballpoint. I don't know for a fact that they wouldn't, but it's not what they expect from me. So thank you, but no thank you. And he said, okay, that's cool. I'm going to send you one anyway. And he obviously sent me two. And if you like it, great. If not, that's fine too. But if you like it and you do a review of it, just let me know. And so these arrived over the weekend, and I opened it up, and it made me smile. It has a couple of interesting features in it, and I thought, okay, yeah, I will do a review, not a review of this, but just show you folks what it is. And then, like I told him, I don't accept any free items. If you do send me something free, it's going to be given away. So we'll give one of these away to a subscriber, and one I will send to a friend of mine who is a Doomsday EDC enthusiast, and let him have it. So let's get started. I'm going to kind of short circuit this and make this a really quick video and let you know that I've already tested this paper. I did another video of this because I was expecting it to be fountain pen friendly, but guess what? Not so much. Now I have another paper coming too, so we'll be doing a review of that as well. It should arrive today, but here is where I did my test. And one of the cool things about this Public Supply company, by the way, is that 25% of their proceeds go to public schools and supplying them with art and writing instruments. So art and writing supplies, so basically stationery. And they do that not in their own product, but in money that they receive. So here's what I did. This was with this pen here, which I'm doing a long-term review on. It's the Edison Jameson oversized fine nib, and you can see this is also I should mention, I just wrote blue up here, obviously. This has a fine nib, and this looks like a double broad. So the bleed through, not so great. As you can tell, it did bleed through quite a bit. Not overly so. It's about the same as some like 52 GSM notebook papers that we're all familiar with that come from Japan. As far as the bleed through looks like their show through. The show through 3.5 out of 5. Feathering 5 out of 5. As far as looking at the little hairs and fuzz that come off the characters or the letters, you can see there's not much, which is great. However, it did spread a little bit, and I think I need to add that as a criteria here as well. So this does not look like a fine to me. This looks like a broad, somewhere between a medium and a broad, leaning towards broad. I didn't, use a microscope or anything to measure the line width, but I'm just eyeballing it. So feathering, and then the toothiness, I give it a 4 out of 5. It has a nice feel as you're writing. And overall, I give it a 3.5 out of 5. If you are a person who prefers ballpoints or roller balls, which we'll get to here in a second, this might be a really nice paper for you. In that case, I would probably give it a 4.5 out of 5. It's also less expensive than the field notes, and has the same sort of nice, clean, aesthetic business in the front, party in the back. And there's the 25% of the profits. Yeah. So there's that. And then there's also these notebooks also, which are A5. Basically had the same results, very close. Not exactly the same. This one here, by the way, was ruled. And I'm not sure if you can see the rules there. Got it kind of, yeah, I think you can see that on the camera. They're dotted rules, which is really nice because they do fade away after you write on it. This is just a dot grid, and the dots are a little more prominent than, say, plotter, which is great because I feel like the plotter dots are too small. I like to write in the morning, and the lights are usually kind of low, and the dots are too subtle for me to see in the mornings. But this one here, about the same, a little bit better show through on this one. I'm not sure why. I would assume it's the same paper, but that kind of concerns me about consistency there. Of course, this is a newer company, I believe, and they might not have all of their systems dialed in yet. No feathering at all. It had 4.5 out of 5 toothiness. It feels a lot like Midori. And then overall 4 out of 5. So I thought this is pretty good. As you can tell, the bleed through isn't nearly as bad as it was on the other one. Well, I guess I shouldn't say that. It is about the same, dialed back about a half point. So there's this one here, and there's also this model, which is the same as the other one I just showed you, the blue one. It's just got an embossed cover. The back is embossed as well. I like that look, and I also like the feel of embossed paper. Just I don't know, the texture of it just feels really great to me. I think these are the perfect size notebooks too, these A5s with the soft cover. Now they don't make, as far as I know, a hard cover. They were completely out of all their blanks, and I couldn't get a notebook that was lined, ruled. Just the dots were available. So this is what we wound up with. It's another one. It's exactly like the blue one, although it didn't perform exactly the same. A little more show through on this one here. That's where we are. Unfortunately, I won't be using these, and I will be giving slicing out these pages and then giving them away. Probably to some little girls I know that love the color when we go to restaurants. So that is Public Supply. Again, if you're into roller balls or ballpoints, that might be a great pen for you. All right, so let's take a look at this. They came in 2 different colors. This one's called the Spinium, and you'll see why here in a moment. There's the name, and I don't know the price of this off the top of my head. I do know that they're selling them mainly through Amazon. I'll put in a link down below. It's an affiliate link. It does help out the channel if you do purchase in a very small way. I thought this packaging was kind of clever. We've got this foam insert inside the cardboard sleeve, and look at this gouache pattern here on the body. Let's see if I can get a better focus for you. There we go. It is made out of titanium, and it has this really nice, it's kind of a teal. It's got kind of a purplish feel up here, but then in the gouache it's more purple. They come in a number of different colors. And it's bolt action, so it doesn't matter which direction you go. I thought maybe it would do a different color or a pencil on the other side, but it's not that way. It's mostly for fidgeters. You can, do all this, but let's say you're in a mergers and acquisitions meeting and you can't make any noise, or you're in the middle of Chem A and you can't make any noise in class and you really want to fidget. Well, there's this spinner up at the above, hence the name Spinium. And I thought, wow, that's kind of a gimmick. And it is, but it's kind of a fun gimmick. Now, watch this. I don't know how they're able to get something to spin so long without any mass on it. It's just kind of crazy. I mean, that's like a top. I used to love tops and gyroscopes when I was a kid, so this kind of hits me in a very sweet spot. And I like this one too. So anyway, these are the Spiniums. It's new. I guess the company isn't really new, but they're really doing some interesting products. And I think these were shipped from California. I'm not sure where they're being produced. I suspect it's somewhere in China. And I guess the tariffs were significantly lifted today. Yeah, well, that's today. I don't know, wait 5 minutes. Maybe they'll be completely gone, or maybe they'll be tripled. I don't know. But I thought these were kind of clever. They made me smile, so I thought maybe they'd make you smile too. I'll give one away, and you'll have the choice, whoever wins, and then I'll send the other one to my Doom's EDC friend. I know I said there would be no more giveaways on YouTube, but I'm still working on the Patreon. It'll be done hopefully by the end of this month, so starting in June we'll have that going. But the keyword down below we'll put it as public, and you can see it on the screen right now. And if you want to have a chance to win one of these, let me know. I have a bunch of paper that I can't use with fountain pens, so since these aren't fountain pens, well, I have a person now I can give those to and not feel like I'm giving them something that won't work with their pen. Well, that's it for me. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please like it and subscribe.